Hello, I'm Judi the Organizer. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. So if you're always on the go and you crave a tidy, organized space, then you're in the right place. Today we're going to be diving into decluttering tips specifically designed for busy people like you and like me, because as you've seen, your girl's been busy, haven't posted in 2 months. I know. So let's make organizing quick, simple, and effective. So let's get right into it. So the first tip on my list is the 5-minute rule. If it takes less than 5 minutes, do it now. So hang up that coat, file those papers, put away the mail, and put those dishes away. This rule is all about tackling small tasks immediately. So next up is the 1 item a day declutter. So each day you choose 1 item you no longer need, value, care for, want, the list can go on, and you put it in a donate or a discard box. Even though this is a slow and steady process, by the time you know it, you'll have a full box of items you're ready to declutter. Tip number 3, the drawer declutter. Do you have 10 minutes? If you do, tackle a drawer. I have many drawers in my home that need to be tackled, and this tip really helps me tackle those drawers in 10 minutes, which right now 10 minutes is all I have. So what you do is you organize your most used drawer first. I have a drawer in my kitchen that we use a lot. It's a drawer that sits all of our small kitchen utensils. I finally got it done a few days ago, and I'm so happy I did, because now I can get in there. It's clean. It's clean. It's organized, and everything that sits in there are things that we use. So do it, guys. 10 minutes, that's it, and you're done. Once that timer goes off, stop and move on to something else. The great thing about this tip is even though it's a small win, it'll make a big impact on your daily routine, which is very important in my book. Tip number 4 is to dedicate a clutter-free zone. So what this means is you start by keeping one area in your home clutter-free. This can be your kitchen counter, this can be your front entryway, this can be a living space, a dining room, or even a coffee table. This can create a sense of calm and inspire you to organize and declutter other spaces in your home. My clutter-free zone is the space that I'm standing in now. It's important for this space to be clutter-free, to be tidy, to look the best, because 1, this is a space people see first when they walk in, and 2, it took me a long time to get it done. So it's a very important space to me, and I make it a point to keep it as tidy as possible. Keeping this zone clutter-free keeps me accountable. Plus, it helps me keep the other side of the downstairs organized, tidy, and clean. So tip number 5 is the OneTouch Rule. So basically, when you touch something, you put it back in its place immediately after use. This goes for anything you touch, whether it's a pair of scissors, toys, a comb, a book. This habit, which is a great habit, prevents you from misplacing anything. And I can tell you that I probably haven't misplaced anything in over 10 years because of this. So tip number 6 is the weekly 15-minute rule. You set aside 15 minutes each week, and you choose a spot and declutter as much as you can in those 15 minutes. I tend to do this a lot when it comes to either my baby's bedroom or even our bedroom. I set aside 15 minutes and I work in a small section. I've mentioned this before. Working in small section makes it so much easier for you to tackle a space without tackling the whole thing and then getting overwhelmed. Does that make sense? Once I finish that drawer, I go on to the next drawer. By the time you know it, I've finished the entire dresser. Once the dresser is nice and tidy and clean and organized, and my 15 minutes is up, I'm done for the day and I move on to something else. If I do choose to continue, then I put another 15 minutes on the clock, and then I move on to another section in my bedroom. So you can do this, of course, in any space of the house, but give yourself 15 minutes, literally, weekly. If decluttering and organizing is a priority and it's something that you deem important, you can definitely designate 15 minutes to decluttering and organizing any space in your home. Last but not least, tip number 7 is the basket method. Can y'all guess what that means? Keep a basket in each room, and when you find items that don't belong in said room, you put it in the basket. Once a day, you'll return each item in the basket to their proper place. I'd even suggest doing it once a week. Sometimes us busy people cannot dedicate that time to one day. If you don't have the time to put away your items every single day, at least when the basket is filled, you then can put away the items in their proper place. Remember, decluttering doesn't have to be time consuming. It's about making small changes that add up to a big difference. Start small, be consistent, and watch your space transform. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more organizing tips. I do want to start a series where you guys send me a photo of your cluttered space and I dissect it, go through it, evaluate it, and suggest tips on how you can organize it properly. So definitely send me some photos of your space if you want to be on that series. So send your photos to my email. It is listed in the description box below. And hopefully by next month, I'll launch the series and I'll be helping you guys get your space organized once and for all. That's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for showing up and watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.